Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lassaro.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome back to another edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Okay, let's dive into our top headlines. Former Governor Dr. Eugene Holiday to deliver keynote at 2025 Governors Symposium. Former Governor and St. Martin's first head of state, Dr. Eugene B. Holiday, will deliver the keynote address at this year's Governor's Symposium, scheduled for Friday, October 10th, 2025, at the American University of the Caribbean School of Medicine in Cupacoy. The symposium themed 15 years of constitutional autonomy, achievements, lessons, and prospects will bring together distinguished experts in law, governance, economics, and social development. The event was announced by His Excellency Governor Ajamu G. Bailey. Dr. Holiday, an economist, author, and founder of the Holiday Institute for Governance and Economics, brings decades of experience in central banking, aviation, and constitutional reform. A champion of good governance and education, he served as chairman of the Constitutional Affairs Work Group from 2000 to 2010 and played a central role in St. Martin's transition to country status. As St. Martin's first governor from 2010 to 2022, Dr. Holiday launched the Governor's Symposium in 2012 to promote excellence in governance and nation building. The upcoming event marks the 12th annual edition of the initiative. Attendance at the symposium is by invitation only, but the public is encouraged to join virtually via live stream on the Governor's official Facebook page and YouTube channel starting at 8:30 a.m. In-person registration begins at 8 a.m. with the program starting promptly at 8:45 a.m. Education meets employment. St. Maarten hosts roundtable on aligning skills with market demands. St. Maarten has taken a major step toward aligning education with the realities of today's job market. On Friday, October 3rd, the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport, in partnership with the Strategic Education Alliance, SEA, project team, and the Temporary Work Organization, TWO, hosted a roundtable conference focused on bridging the gap between the education sector and the labor market. The conference brought together representatives from schools, employers, unions, and government to discuss how education can better prepare students for current and future workforce needs. In her presentation, the ministry's Secretary General, Shamina Powell-Richardson, outlined plans for establishing the Education and Labor Market Council, or ROA, which aims to formalize collaboration between these key sectors. TEAT Secretary General Miguel de Weaver highlighted trends in St. Martin's economy, while consultant Carl Vlon presented findings from the Labor Market Analysis Report prepared with the University of St. Martin. NEPA Adjunct Director Damali Bryson also shared progress in vocational training, emphasizing the Institute's efforts to make education more responsive to employer needs. Stakeholders reviewed and validated the labor market findings, offering input on practical strategies for long-term cooperation. The collective feedback will now be compiled for the ministerial four-country consultation in November, where the Ministers of Education from Aruba, Curaçao, St. Maarten, and the Netherlands will review recommendations and decide on the next steps. The initiative marks a crucial step in ensuring that St. Martin's education system evolves in line with economic realities, equipping students with the skills to succeed in a dynamic labor market. VROMI and police tackle illegal dumping incident near the landfill entrance. Authorities are once again warning against illegal dumping after a large container was abandoned near the entrance of the sanitary landfill on Sunday evening, October 5th. According to the Ministry of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure, known as VROMI, a 20-foot container was dumped just before 7:30 p.m., dangerously positioned off the sidewalk and resting on boulders, partially hanging into the road. The placement created a serious safety hazard for passing motorists and pedestrians. In collaboration with the St. Maarten Police Force, KPSM, VROMI responded swiftly, coordinating the safe removal of the container from the roadway. It has since been relocated to a secure area nearby. The ministry reminded the public that the area in front of the landfill is not a designated dumping site, particularly after closing hours. Boulders placed along the roadside to prevent such acts have reportedly been moved by individuals attempting to dispose of waste illegally. VROMI is urging residents and businesses to follow proper waste disposal procedures and to contact the metal scrapyard for guidance on how to legally dispose of large metal items, vehicles, or containers. Officials emphasize that illegal dumping threatens both environmental health and public safety and carries legal penalties. The ministry thanked the community for its ongoing cooperation in helping to keep Sint Maarten clean, safe, and environmentally responsible. Coming up in our feature, we explore how Sint Maarten is transforming government services through technology. From online applications to smarter public systems, you'll see how these changes will benefit residents and businesses alike.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Maarten, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Maarten. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Maarten by St. Maarten hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
With the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into the forecast and see how the skies are treating us. The Met Department of Sint Maarten is keeping a sharp eye on the Atlantic, ready to update you with the latest. Don't forget to follow NEWSDESK on Facebook for your daily Sunshine Report. So as you enjoy your week, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
It's hurricane season. Are you prepared? Here are a few tips to remember to help keep you and your family safe. If you're not in an area that is advised to evacuate and you decide to stay in your home, plan for adequate supplies in case you lose power and water for several days and you're not able to leave due to flooding or blocked roads. This hurricane season, make a family emergency communication plan. This public service announcement was brought to you by the government of Sint Maarten. The Ministry of VROMI, Department of Infrastructure Management, together with the Police Department KPSM, is making changes to traffic on a section of Canagita Street and Manzanella Steak, Phillipsburg. The Canagita Street from the intersection with Percy LaBega Street to Manzanella Steak will now be a one-way street. Inbound traffic can enter Canagita Street from Percy LaBega Street and drive straight ahead or turn left into Manzanella Steak. Outbound traffic leaving town on Canagita Street must make a right turn onto Manzanella Steak. Entry further into the Canagita Street will no longer be permitted. Outbound traffic exiting Manzanella Steak onto Walton Nisbet Road can either make a right or left-hand turn. The Ministry of VROMI, Department of Infrastructure Management, and the Police Department would like to thank the public for their attention to this change. Please follow the new traffic rules and signage and drive safely.
Arrindell pushes for stronger kingdom collaboration at B.U.C conference. St. Martin's Minister Plenipotentiary Dr. Anders Gracita Arrindell participated in the Benelux University Center Conference in The Hague, themed Sustainable Coexistence Within the Kingdom. Minister Arrindell emphasized the need for intergenerational mobility and long-term collaboration between the Caribbean and European parts of the kingdom. She highlighted St. Martin's plan to create a diaspora database connecting young professionals from across the kingdom, aimed at strengthening cooperation and bridging existing social and economic gaps. Panelists included Professor Irene Asher-Vonk, Tanya Fry, and Damali Linkers, with discussions focused on shared values, professional mobility, and cultural connection. The conference ended with a commitment to draft a joint declaration outlining future actions for deeper kingdom cooperation. Sint Maarten Medical Center to offer free breast cancer screenings on October 25th. The St. Maarten Medical Center will host its annual free breast cancer screening event on Saturday, October 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in collaboration with the Positive Foundation and the Electrolytes Foundation. Women will receive free clinical breast exams conducted by medical specialists and general practitioners. The event will also feature blood pressure and blood glucose checks, while the St. Maarten AIDS Foundation offers free confidential HIV testing. As part of the initiative, 100 free mammograms will be provided to uninsured women, thanks to the Positive and Electrolytes Foundations. SMMC's radiology team will be on site to schedule and conduct urgent mammograms. To minimize wait times, participants are encouraged to pre-register by emailing communications@smmc.sx with their name and phone number. Walk-ins will also be accepted. Women over 50 or those advised by their doctors are reminded to schedule mammograms every 2 years, available year-round at St. Maarten Medical Center's Radiology Department. This initiative underscores the hospital's ongoing commitment to early detection and prevention in the fight against breast cancer. Aging with Dignity Conference charts roadmap for senior well-being on St. Maarten. The Ministry of VSR's Department of Social Development successfully hosted the Aging with Dignity Conference on September 29th and 30th under the theme Building a Sustainable Future for Seniors on St. Maarten. Held at Simpson Bay Resort, the two-day event gathered policymakers, NGOs, faith-based groups, and senior organizations to strengthen collaboration on elder well-being. Keynote speaker Celine Carty, a gerontology specialist, shared inspiring case studies of Caribbean women whose resilience shaped positive aging experiences. She emphasized that aging is a spectrum of experiences, not a uniform decline. The conference featured presentations on aging trends, financial security, lifelong learning, and healthcare. Dr. Ayana Alexander of PAHO unveiled findings from a baseline study on aging, identifying 11 action areas to guide St. Martin's senior care strategy. Key outcomes included plans to reestablish the Council for the Elderly and to develop an aging vision and roadmap in partnership with PAHO. The department thanked all partners and reaffirmed its commitment to building an inclusive, age-friendly St. Martin where seniors can truly age with dignity. Right after this commercial break, we take a closer look at the digital revolution within our government. Faster, safer, and more efficient public services are just the beginning. Find out what this means for you right after this.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link.
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app though. It's not an app. App, you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app though. All you gotta do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though. In a world where technology is reshaping the way governments serve their citizens, St. Maarten is taking bold steps to modernize. From online applications to digital identities, the island is embracing the tools of the 21st century. But what does this transformation mean for residents and businesses alike? Our feature tonight dives into the ongoing digital revolution within the St. Maarten government. The Ministry of Justice recently marked a major milestone in this digital journey. Through the Immigration and Border Protection Services, or IBPS, St. Maarten has successfully completed the testing phase of its new online residence permit system. This platform is set to make applying for permits simpler, faster, and more secure. Staff and a selected group of external users, including lawyers and government partners, helped test the system, providing feedback that's now being incorporated into the final launch version. Minister of Justice Natalie Tackman highlighted the significance of the project, saying it reflects the kind of service St. Maarten deserves: fair, modern, and reliable. She emphasized that this isn't about managing permit applications more efficiently. It's about serving the community better, protecting sensitive information, and ensuring applications are handled with care. But the online permit system is only one part of a broader transformation. St. Maarten's Digital Government Transformation Project, supported by the World Bank, is rolling out island-wide efforts to modernize public services. These include upgrading government networks with faster and more secure fiber connections, revamping IT departments, and providing cybersecurity training to government staff. The goal is to equip ministries with the tools and skills necessary to deliver efficient and citizen-focused services. Additionally, digitization efforts are underway across the government. One initiative is the conversion of nearly 1 million government documents into digital records, which will improve accessibility and speed of service. Another project, known as the VROMI, is developing national address management systems using ArcGIS technology, ensuring accurate and up-to-date data for residents. These steps are laying the foundation for an advanced e-government ecosystem. Citizens can look forward to faster processing times, more secure digital transactions, and a more transparent government. Yet, experts caution that challenges remain, including ensuring legal frameworks for digital identity and data protection are fully in place, as well as preparing residents for the shift to online services. Despite these challenges, St. Maarten is steadily moving toward a digital-first government, signaling a new era in how public services are delivered across the island. From online permits to nationwide digitization, St. Maarten is embracing the digital age, aiming to make government services faster, safer, and more user-friendly. For residents, that means less waiting, more convenience, and confidence that their information is in safe hands. The digital transformation is not just about technology. It's about shaping a government that works better for everyone.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm also Bart.
And I'm Yesenia Lasara, wishing you an amazing evening. See you tomorrow.
And stay friendly, St. Maarten.